निताय श्री भक्तिदान सरस्वती गोस्वामी महाराज प्रभुपाद की नमः। कृष्ण प्रस्थाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्ति वेदांत स्वामिनिति नामिने नमः। नमस्ते सरस्वती देवी गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेषा शून्यवादी पाश्चात्यादेशतारिणे जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैता गदाधर शिवसति गौरभक्तवृंद चैतन्य श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैता गदाधर शिवसति गौरभक्तवृंद जय जय गौरा चांदी आरती गोशोभा जय जयो गौरा चांदी आरती गोशोभा जगमनलो भारा जाना बेता माने
Advaita Srini Vasa Chakradhara Nikate Advaita Srini Vasa Chakradhara Boshe Ache Gaurachan Ratna Simhasan Eva Arati Korena Brahma Adi Devagane Arati Korena Brahma Adi Devagane Adi Kori Samara Dolaya Iva Samara Dolaya Sanjaya Mukunda Basu Kosadigaya Sanjaya Mukunda Basu Kosadigaya Shankar Baje Ganta Baje Baje Karatala Ivan Madhuramridanga Baje Paramarasala Madhuramridanga Baje Paramarasala Shankar Baje Ganta Baje Madhur 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 Baje Shankar Baje Ganta Baje Madhur 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 Baje Anga Gaurange गौरांगे रावती शोभा जगा जनमाना लोभा नित्याय गौरा हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल नित्याय गौरा हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल नित्याय गौरा हरि बोल हरि गौरा बहु कोटि चंद्रादीनि वदन उज्ज्वला इव गाला देसे माला कोरे जनमाला शिव शिव नाराजा प्रेम गदा भगति विनोदा देखे मुरार संपादा भगति विनोदा देखे मुरार संपादा जय जय गौरा चांदे आरती गो शोभा जाना बेता माने जगमाना रोमा जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैता गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद श्री चैतन्य जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैता गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद श्री Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare 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 Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Bolo Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Krishna Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Krishna,
Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Jaya Gauranitai, 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 Jaya Gauranitai, Gauranitai, Gauranitai.
Gauranita.
Jayo Jagannatha, Jayo Jagannatha, Jayo Baladeva, Jayo Subhadra.
Jagannatha, Jaya Jagannatha, Jaya Baladeva, Jaya Subhadra.
Jayo Kishore Kishori, Jayo Kishore Kishori, Jayo Kishore Kishori, Jayo Kishore Kishori.
Jaya Kishori, Kishori, Jaya Kishori.
Kishori, Jayo Jayo Prabhupada, 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 Jayo Jayo Prabhupada, Jayo. Nittai Go Haribo, 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 Go Haribo, 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 Nittai Go Haribo, Nittai Go Haribo, 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 Haribo. जय ओम विष्णुपाद परमहंसा परिवाजक आचार्य अष्टोत्तर शत श्री श्रीमद हिज डिवाइन ग्रेस एसी भक्ति वेदांता स्वामी शिल प्रभुपाद की जय। जय ओम विष्णुपाद परमहंसा परिवाजक आचार्य अष्टोत्तर शत श्री श्रीमद हिज डिवाइन ग्रेस भक्ति सिद्धांत सरस्वती ठाकुर गोस्वामी महाराज शिल प्रभुपाद की जय। नामाचार्य शिल हरिदास ठाकुर की जय। अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की जय। प्रेम से कहो श्री कृष्णा चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद की जय। श्री श्री राधा कृष्णा गोपा गोपीनाथ श्याम कुंड राधा कुंड गिरि गोवर्धन की जय। यमुना माई की जय। गंगा माई की जय। भक्ति देवी तुलसी महारानी की जय। श्री श्री किशोर किशोरी की जय। जगन्नाथ बलदेव सुभद्रा महारानी की जय। श्री श्री गौर निताई की जय। Nitai Gaur Premanande. All glories to assembled devotees. All glories to assembled devotees. All glories to assembled devotees. All glories, all glories, all glories to Guru and Gauranga.
Namaste Narasimhaya. Praladaladaini. Praladaladaini. Hiranyakashipurvakshaha. Shilatanka nakalaye. Ito Nrsimha Padato Nrsimha. Jato yato yamitato Nrsimha. Bahir Nrsimha Hridaye Nrsimha. Narasimhamadim Sharanam Prapade. Avakata Kamala Vade Nakamasbuta Shringa Kalida Hiranyakashipu Tanubringa Keshavadrita Narahari Rupa Jaya Jagadisha Hare Jaya Jagadisha Hare Jaya Jagadisha
Kava 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 Lavaye Nakam Bhuta Shringam Dalita Hiranyakasipu Tanubringam Keshavadrita Narahadi Rupa Jaya Jagadisha Hare Jaya Jagadisha Hare Jaya Jagadisha Hare Jaya Nishringade 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 Jaya Nishringade Jaya Prahlad Maharaj Prahlad Maharaj Prahlad Maharaj Jaya Prahlad Maharaj Jaya Guru Deva Guru Deva Guru Deva Jaya Guru Deva Jaya Jaya Prabhupada Jaya Prabhupada Jaya Prabhupada Jaya Jaya Prabhupada Nitai go Haribo, 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 Nitai go Haribo. Nitai go Haribo, 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 Nitai go Haribo.
Shri Lakshmi Nrsimhadev Jai Jai Wow. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna. Hare Hare. Hare Rama. Hare Rama. Rama Rama. Hare Hare. Thank you all for joining us for a very special Sunday feast at the home of Sri Sri Kishore Kishori, and on behalf of Srila Prabhupada. A few quick announcements before we continue on with the discussion portion of the program. The first is we have several upcoming events. Next Saturday, that's August 18th, we have our monthly Kirtan Mela program. It's from 4:30 until 8 o'clock, and it's going to be a very special Kirtan Mela actually, because the Art Institute has contacted ISKCON Chicago, and as part of an installation project, they will be recording the Kirtan Mela as part of that installation. So it'll be especially exciting. Haribo! So highly encourage you, please come be a part of this, sharing the holy names in a very public way. Just by coming here and relishing the beauty of Kirtan. That's from 4:30 until 8 o'clock next Saturday. Also, the following Saturday, we will be celebrating the appearance day of Lord Balaram Jayanti, and that's from 11 o'clock and the feast at 1 p.m. So just mark your calendars, the next 2 Saturdays, plan to be here. And then on Labor Day, we will be celebrating Krishna Janmashtami, so the appearance day of Lord Krishna. Haribo! And the nice thing is it's Labor Day, so Krishna's arranged it nicely that many of us will have the ability to participate in the full day of festivities. If you want to learn more, get involved, there's many volunteering and sponsorship opportunities. There's a table out in the lobby where you can learn more. And then Tuesday, September 4th, we are honoring the appearance day of ISKCON founder Acharya A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. So again, please try to make it for that. It's a fantastic event to honor our founder Acharya, who gave us access to this eternal teachings of Bhakti Yoga. Also, let's see, September 24th, we are honoring the Bhadra campaign. Some of you may remember last year. It's a very auspicious day especially to either invite Srimad Bhagavatam into your home or to gift it to another. For more information on the Bhadra campaign, it's a fantastic opportunity as well. There's a book table in the lobby. Again, a book table in the lobby to learn more about inviting Srimad Bhagavatam into your home, which is Krishna himself in literary form. And finally, tonight's Sunday feast is sponsored by Sundar Nitai Prabhu in honor of his wife Sri Rupa Mataji's birthday, which is today. Haribol. And he told me specifically not to announce that. And tonight's speaker, of course, many of you are already well aware, is His Holiness Radhanath Swami. Haribol! Who is a very renowned speaker, spiritual leader, as well as New York Times best-selling author. So while we're waiting for Maharaj to come down, a few things. One, I would kindly invite if the men could please come to this side of the temple room, and ladies, if you can come on this side, and please come forward. Highly encourage you, please come forward. It's going to get extremely crowded as the evening progresses. So you came on time, so take advantage of that opportunity to get front row seats.
Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Everyone, please chant. Hare
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. This mic stand has to go to the ISKCON right now. Yeah, you take it now. Hare Krishna, Krishna. Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna. I know the general announcements have been made, and I also see a lot of new faces today in the temple room. I would like to briefly introduce our Sunday feast speaker today, His Holiness Radhanath Swami. Let us welcome him with a loud Hari Bol. It's not loud enough. Louder. Thank you. For those of you who have come for the first time to a temple, His Holiness Radhanath Swami is a senior disciple of His Grace Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. Maharaj is also an author. He has written 2 books, Journey Home and Journey Back. And proceeds from these books actually go to some Smile for Humanity initiative. And under that umbrella, there are about like 600,000 meals per day. They serve prasadam to students in India. And there are hospital, hospice, eco-village, and school and orphanages that get benefit. So please, if you don't have this book, there is a book table in the lobby. Please stop by. I promise you, you will love the books. And if you already have the book, I encourage you to buy this book. It's a fantastic gift to give to your friends. So please take a minute after the class, stop by the table in the lobby, and there Shama Sakhi, Shama Gopi, are you here? Yes. They have all the details about the book and about Smile for Humanity organization. So you talk to them and they'll give you more details about it. Thank you very much once again. Hare Krishna. Last request, if you have cell phones, please mute it. And if you have young children, please, I know you are eager to hear from Maharaj, but there's a speaker downstairs. You can take your young children downstairs to the basement and you can hear the class there. But try to keep the temple room quiet while Maharaj is giving class. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna.
Jai Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivaradhari. Jai Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Gopi Janapalabha Girivaradhari. Yasodanandana Braja Jana Ranjana. Yasodanandana Braja Jana Ranjana. Jamuna Thira Panachari. Yamuna Thira Panachari. Jai Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Gopi Janapalabha Girivaradhari. Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Pristaya Bhutale Srimati Bhakti Vedanta Swami Iti Namine. Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Sunyavadi Paschatya Desatharine. Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shri Vasadi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda. Govinda Jaya Jaya Gopala Jaya Jaya Govinda Jaya Jaya Gopala Jaya Jaya Sri Radha Ramana Hari Govinda Jaya Jaya Radha Ramana Hari Govinda Jaya Jaya Govinda Jaya Jaya Gopala Jaya Jaya Govinda Jaya Jaya Gopala Jaya Jaya Govinda Jaya Jaya Gopala Jaya Jaya Radha Ramana Hari Govinda Jaya Jaya Govinda Jaya Jaya Gopala Jaya Jaya Govinda Jaya Jaya Gopala Jaya Jaya Sri Radha Ramana Hari Govinda Jaya Jaya 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 Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare अज्ञानतिमिरन्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनाशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। वंशकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपासिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। Thank you very much. It's my great honor and my great fortune to be with you this evening. Thank you for taking so much efforts to come here on this sunny Sunday afternoon. I'm truly grateful. Thank you. Amy, Haribo. What would you like me to speak about? After many years, she says that because I do it anyway. In the Srimad Bhagavatam, Krishna's very dear friend, Uddhav, is saying that very soon Krishna is going to leave the world. Bhagavad Gita tells, Janma karma cha me divyam evam yo vidhi tattvata tyaktva deham punarjanma naiti mam eti sorjana. That one who understands the transcendental spiritual nature of the Supreme Lord when he descends into this world, and one who understands the activities of the Lord, that person never takes birth again in this material existence, but attains the highest perfection of eternal loving service to the Supreme. Could everyone hear? Thank you. Uddhava understood that Krishna was about to leave this world. And not only that, but he could understand that very soon the Yadu dynasty, his friends, his family members, they would all be leaving the world also. And yet Krishna told Uddhava that you should stay here for some time. We know how separation from a loved one can completely overwhelm a person's heart. And everyone has to experience it in this world. Because inevitably there's separation. Death is not a matter of if, a matter of when. And however it may come, when we really love someone, it may be our guru, maybe our friend, maybe a person who really inspires us in life that we never even personally met, maybe our lover, our brother, our sister, mother, father. Our dog, our cat. Wherever there's an attachment to someone, to the extent that there's affection, there will be inevitable pain when the separation comes. So what was Uddhava's condition? To understand this principle in tattva, or in truth, it is important to understand why. Why there's so much pleasure and so much pain when we give our heart to love someone. Things can give some satisfaction to the mind and senses, but things can give no fulfillment to the heart. The only thing that gives pleasure to the heart is love, to love and to be loved. And why is it that loving propensity that we all have, it's the same type of loving propensity, but it manifests in so many different ways for so many different people. The Bhagavad Gita, the Srimad Bhagavatam, all the saints of all the great traditions throughout the world have taught us how important it is to understand the origin of that love, to understand why we need it so much. Because our true identity is not this ever-changing body. There are so many differences in our bodies. There's old and there's young. Some people are from the east, some from the west. We have different colors, we have different temperaments, we have different states of mind, we have different religions. We have different species. There's insects and animals and birds and fish. There's trees. Wherever there's life, there's the search for pleasure. And ultimately, that search for pleasure, it's the search for our natural love. Because the nature of the spirit force that animates the body and the mind, some call it the soul, the jiva, the atma, the spirit, that living force. Right now, that living force is hearing through your ears and seeing through your eyes. Mamayavam so jiva loke jiva bhuta sanatana. The living force is a part of Krishna, a part of God. And because prema pumartha mahan, the nature of the soul is to experience the infinite love of God and to love God. That's our nature. That's who we are, forever. But somehow we have forgotten. Somehow that has been covered over, and we're trying to find that love in so many things. And why is it that another person can attract us so much? They may attract us by their athletic abilities, by their strength, by their intelligence, by their beauty, by their wealth, by their compassion. All these attractive things are just reflections. They're all little particles of God's attraction. We love someone because they're a part of the Supreme Beloved. And when we can become so deeply overwhelmed and affected by the attraction and the affection for one little particle of God's energy, and this doesn't minimize, it maximizes. The power of one little soul is so attraction, is so lovable. It's incredible. It's inconceivable. But what to speak of loving the source of everything and everyone? That's the meaning of Krishna. There are many names of God. Krishna means all attractive. Because all beauty, all wealth, all strength, all attraction, everything in its whole is in the Supreme Beloved. So Krishna is about to leave the world, and Uddhav, his love for Krishna, it's beyond the entire universe. The universe is insignificant. The creation is insignificant compared to the love of a pure heart for God. Of course, we can never be separated from God. And this was Krishna's message to Uddhava. In this incredible teaching of many, many chapters, taking volumes of books, Krishna in essence teaches how we should feel the presence of the Lord within our hearts. We can never be separated. And when we experience that, when we understand our own true spiritual identity in our relationship with Krishna, then Suhridam Sarvabhutanam. We understand that Krishna is the ever well-wisher who's within the heart of every living being. Aham bija pradapitan. Every living being is a part, a child of that source. We understand that at the essence, at the heart of every living being is our brother, is our sister, forever. But due to the ahankar, the false ego, and all the attachments of these external designations and the desires they create, we have so many complications, so many disagreements, and we're so vulnerable to depression and anxiety and especially distraction. We're so distracted from what's really important in our life. Our beloved Guru Srila Prabhupada, he would talk about how we are so obsessed with unnecessary necessities. What we think is necessary in life is so relevant to our relative state. But when we understand what we really want, we understand that the real goal of life, then these things that trouble us so much, that we think are so important, we just deal with them. A saint in South India gave the example of a crane. A crane stands on one leg in a stream of water. That means you're supposed to listen really carefully. And so many little fish are swimming. The crane just watches them. Dozen fish, hundreds of fish, thousands of fish are just passing by. The crane just watching. He recognizes, he acknowledges they're there. He's patient. But when the big fish comes, we don't eat fish. But cranes do. So what do we have to learn from this story? Something very important. That if we focus our consciousness on what's really important in our life, then all of these little things, we understand they're not very important. We address them, we deal with them, but we don't become either allured or disturbed by them, because we have a higher purpose. The crane is waiting for what's really important for him. Then all the little things could let pass. But if you don't understand that there's something bigger, you could really become mentally disjointed and confused. By all the little things that are coming. And actually everything within this world, everything within the world is just little fish. They're all passing, and they're going to pass whoever we are, wherever we are. We have disagreements with people, husbands, wives, friends, nations, religions, so many disagreements. We have nuclear bombs ready to defend ourselves because of these different ideological, sociological, or economic differences we have. We divide up from people who are with us for life. So many. But actually, it's all little fish. It's all little things. They pass. The world, one saint explained it this way. Our lifetime, if you take a very sharp pencil, do you remember pencils? Some people don't know what pencils are anymore because they have computers. and pens. But when you sharpen a pencil really a lot and you make one point, just a dot, that our lifetime is one little dot on a line of limitless dots. That's how self-realized people see it. And all the things that happen within this little dot, we give so much importance to it. But if we understand that we're eternal, we're part of God, that this entire universe, according to the Vedas, is just one little dot within the cosmic manifestation. And this Earth planet is one little dot within the universe. And beyond all this is the infinite love of God. That's all pervading, that's everywhere, that's in everyone's heart. And that's who we are, to connect to that love. It's our nature, forever. But when we're identifying with these little bodies, we become so vulnerable to these little fish. We think they're so important, willing to kill for, willing to struggle and strive for, willing to get totally depressed about. But when we have a spiritual foundation, where we have a connection with the joy that's within our own hearts, in that love, in that connection, when we understand that's the big fish, that's what we really are seeking. Krishna told Uddhava. Uddhava was approaching Krishna. What am I supposed to do? And among Krishna's instructions, he taught how I'm in every living being's heart. And through my energy, I'm in everything. In Bhagavad Gita, Krishna tells, for one who sees me everywhere and everything in me, for that person I'm never lost, nor are they ever lost to me. Now, what does that mean? It doesn't mean just that everything is God, but everything is of God. One time, someone approached Srila Prabhupada, our guru, and asked, how are we supposed to see Krishna in everything? And Prabhupada gave a very simple analogy. He pointed to his table. There were his eyeglasses. That siren is telling us that this is a very urgent analogy. He said, when you see these eyeglasses, what do you think? And the person said, the student, he said, when I see these eyeglasses, I think this is my guru's eyeglasses. He said, oh, so when you see the eyeglasses, you think of me? He said, yes. And what do you feel? He said, when I see the eyeglasses and I think of you, and when I think of you, I feel so much love for you. He said, in the same way, Sarvaloka Maheshwaram, everything's the property of the Supreme, Bhagavan. Aham sarvasya prabhavo matta sarvam pravartate iti matva bhajante mam buddha bhava samanvitaha. Bhagavad Gita, Krishna tells, I'm the source of all spiritual and material worlds. Everything emanates from me. So when we see this microphone, this is God's energy. We see any species of life, any person. This is God's child. We begin by having a certain type of philosophical, intelligent understanding that develops a sublime faith, and then some discipline of our mind to help us to see things like this. But through the process of sadhana and satsang and seva, and through our good character, sadachar, gradually we get realization. And therefore, wherever we can hear God's message in every situation, calling us back to what's really the true treasure of our life. Krishna gave an example to Uddhava. He said there was a king named Yadu. And that king went to the forest one day. He was roaming through the forest. And he happened to come across a very mystically mysterious personality. Now, you have to be something very special to get the complete interest of the emperor of an entire vast kingdom. King Yadu himself was very extraordinarily wealthy, extraordinarily influential. And in those days, emperors didn't have to campaign for elections. They were for life. They controlled militaries, they controlled, and all the citizens loved him. Because in those days, a true leader is not one who thinks that anything is mine. King Yadu was not thinking, this is my kingdom, this is my power, this is my wealth, my family, my subjects, my palace. He said everything's the property of Lord Vishnu, of the Supreme. I'm just the caretaker. And every single citizen is God's child entrusted in my care. I must serve them. Nothing is mine. So to impress somebody like that, but he happened to find this person in the forest that really, really awakened interest. Why? Because this person, he didn't have any clothes on. And this is way before the hippies came around. Or any of these other things. He didn't have any clothes on. And he was living in the forest, all alone. He was so happy. The king inquired from him, "Who are you? You completely contradict everything that the world understands. People work so hard for money. You're just sleeping on the ground. You have nothing. And you don't even try to get anything. People like to dress really nice. Obviously, you're not concerned with that. People are always trying to seek out some pleasure through entertainment, through types of food, what they hear, what they see, what they touch. You don't do anything like that. But you're the happiest person and the most peaceful person I've ever seen in my life. Tell me, how is it possible that you could be like this? It contradicts the whole psychology of human society. And then the king bowed down to this man. Special effects. And he said, I have found so much peace, so much love, so much happiness within my own heart. And there's nothing in this world, neither the attractions or the aversions, that could distract me from that, because it's within me. He said, I have learned this from 24 gurus. And he began to explain what he learned from different ways that God revealed truth to him. One, I'm not going to go in order, and I'm not going to say all 24 either. He said there was a royal procession of the emperor. Now, in those days, when the emperor has a royal procession, it's not like, you know, the parades that are down State Street or anything like it. It was really something. Elegant. Jewels and gold decorated palanquins and Brahmins chanting mantras and dancing ladies and so many, and what to speak of security. And there was so much of a celebration that the king is here. And so many people were so attracted, lining up the streets. And there was a simple man sitting on the side of the road. His occupation is he made arrows. And he was just straightening the arrow. He was so totally absorbed in straightening that little simple arrow while sitting on the ground that he didn't even notice that there was a parade. He didn't even notice that there was a king. He didn't notice all the thousands of people swarming around. He was only thinking, I have to straighten this arrow. And in Bhagavad Gita, Krishna gives this message, Vyavashayatmaka budhya rekeha kurmanandana bahushaka hinantascha budhayo vyavashayana. Those who are on the true path of bhakti or dharma, they are resolute in purpose. Their aim is one. The intelligence of people who are irresolute is many-branched. We become just so distracted by so many things. But like that crane, the arrow maker, he had a purpose, and he was absorbed. And when we have that true purpose of life, self-realization, to realize I am the eternal soul, I am a part of God, love for God, to the extent it awakens, it develops compassion for all beings. The pettiness of envy, jealousy, lust, greed, anger, arrogance, illusion. All of these qualities are only based on being pathetically distracted from our real purpose in life, from what's really important in our life. Krishna told that Avadhuta, that man in the forest, he told the king that, let me tell you what I learned from the earth. I learned how the true joy of life is not in what we acquire, but in what we give. Premadan, the greatest treasure, is the treasure of love. And the highest of all treasures of love is love of God, because that includes everything and everyone. It unites us. It harmonizes us. It doesn't divide us. Love is to give. An enlightened person is one who understands and values the joy of giving. He said, I learned this from the earth. Because every species of life on this earth is completely dependent on Mother Earth's gifts. She provides water, she provides food, she provides air. And she just keeps giving. In today's world, how she's being exploited. They're dropping nuclear weapons, testing nuclear weapons. But it's much more much more exciting than that. Drilling oil, plundering the resources, to a large extent based on greed, cutting down millions of acres of rainforests, taking the natural gifts of Mother Earth, and instead of replenishing her, giving her back poison, poisoning her lakes, poisoning her rivers, poisoning her oceans, soaking the surface of Mother Earth with her own children, her own children's blood, the blood of the animals, the blood of other humans in wars. So much exploitation. And yet Mother Earth just keeps giving and giving and giving. If she ever stopped giving, we would all not exist in these forms. So we all see all the pollution that's going on. We all see all the exploitation. And we're all walking on Mother Earth. Every step we take, we sleep on her at night, directly or indirectly. The bed we have, the car we drive in, it's all made of the ingredients of Mother Earth. She keeps giving. He said, I learned from the earth how a great personality, even if they're defamed, even if they're misunderstood, even if there's so many obstacles, they never cease in their desire to keep giving. Because that's the nature of love, spiritual love. Because that's the joy of life. From a spiritual perspective, the joy of life is not how things work out in this world. It's the love of our heart that we're trying to give through compassion in whatever we do. He learned all this just by observing Mother Earth. Now, you don't have to discover that because it's already being revealed to you. He had 24 gurus, but we need a guru to help us to understand all the other gurus. What they're trying to say, we see through the eyes of the truth. And he explained the mountains and the trees. Mountain, so big. And with all of what that mountain is, simply giving. Giving a place of residence, giving nourishment to all the trees, to all the plants, to all the flowers, to all the birds, to all the insects, to all the animals, to all the people, providing water, waterfalls, ponds. We walk on the mountain. We try to climb mountains. But what's the mountain doing? Just giving and giving and giving. And a tree. In India, there's the mango tree. In Maharashtra, where I live in India, some of the best mangoes in the world. I'm not saying that as an absolute fact. I'm saying that because that's what the people of Maharashtra think. It's considered in India to be the king of all fruits, or the queen, depending on king and queen. But how a mango grows? There's monsoon rains that come for 4 months, and then generally there's hardly a drop of rain for the next 8 months. So the rainy season ends usually around September, October. And the mangoes don't usually ripen and fructify until around the month of May. That means that tree, October, November, December, January, February, March, April, May, 8 months, not a drop of water. And May is the hottest month of the year. In these mango areas of Maharashtra, it gets 110 degrees, not a cloud in the sky ever. It's burning hot. And that tree's standing there, getting no water, giving us luscious, juicy fruit to quench our thirst. That's giving. Yes, it's hard for the mango tree, But her joy is, however little water I have, it's to give fruits to others. And when you cut down a tree gives the body, his or her body, for firewood, to build a house. Everything's about giving. In a burning sunny day, the tree will stand in the sun and give us shade. The idea is how we could learn these principles all around us. The most sacred, deepest principles of life are being revealed to us in the most everyday things that we see. Because when we understand what the purpose and the goal of life is, when we take shelter of that purpose in life, the loving service of the Lord, then life-transforming lessons happen every day, everywhere for us, more and more. If we have the ears, we can hear it. If we have the eyes, we can see it. I'll give one more example that Krishna spoke to Uddhava. That Avaduta in the forest told King Yadu that, do you see the sun? The sun will evaporate water, create clouds, and then make it into rain to fall for the welfare of all beings. From the sun, I've simply learned that whatever we get, the joy of having it is how we could share it. If we have 1 penny, or if we're multi-billionaires, if we have a little influence over my family, or if I'm a politician, a leader, a religious leader, political leader, whatever it may be, whatever influence we have, mother, father, whatever we have, the joy of life is how we share it. Because the sun keeps nothing. Just, it takes only to give. Love is about receiving and offering. This is the principle of bhakti. It's not to give up things. It's to give up the egoistic attachment to things or people. Everything that exists in this world, we may be in business, we may be teachers, we may be mothers or fathers, we may be in technology, we may be police or firemen or ambulance drivers. Whatever we may be, we perform our work in such a way as an offering of love to the Supreme for the well-being of others. And what we receive to keep things, and then we die. And usually if we keep too much when we're dead, then our children end up fighting over it and hating each other. Sometimes that happens. So what is the use of just getting things? That's a disconnect from our own souls, disconnect from our own heart. Yes, we may have to save some things and keep some things, but it's for the purpose of sharing. And the broader the spectrum of our sharing, the deeper the experience of our love. It's not a matter of the quantity of what we have. It's a matter of the quality of our consciousness. Whether we do little or big, in God's eyes, the littleness or the bigness is our intentions, the character in which we serve. It's not the quantity of what we have. From the earth, from the mountain, from the tree, from the sun, he learned how to love through giving and serving. And he explained what he learned from the moon. Actually, every night is a full moon. We just don't see it that way. It's not that when we see a half moon, that the moon's cut in half. And it's not the Amavasya, when there's a no moon, or the new moon, that the moon is no longer existing. The moon is always full. But our perception is it's waxing and it's waning. Sometimes it's a quarter moon, it's a half moon, it's a three-quarter moon, it's a full moon, Purnima. But the moon's always the same. So similarly, the eternal soul is beyond birth and death. Dehinosmin yata dehe komaram yovanam chada yata dehantara praptiya dhiras tatra namuyate. This is the basis of the Bhagavad Gita. Who am I? The Jivatma, the soul, is passing through different stages of life. We're little embryos in the womb. Then we're little babies. We come out to trying to figure out what's happening. Who am I? And who are all these people? And we don't even know they're people. Babies, they look pretty bewildered, don't they, when they first come out? Well, that's the you were too. Me too. And then we grow to children, then to adolescence. We're not going to go into details about adolescence today. And then we become adults, then we're middle-aged, then we become, what do they say, life begins at 40. Life begins at 50. Life begins at 60. We all need to feel some encouragement. Some reason to go on. But the body is growing, it's maintaining, it's dwindling. Then we become very old, and then very, very old if we live that long. And then the body dies. Body dies is like Amavasya. You don't see the soul anymore, because the soul has left. But the soul is still existing. The soul is not in any way affected or influenced by birth, childhood. It's just the perception, the reflection And when we understand, Nahanyate hanyamane sarire, najayate mariyate vakata chit, we are eternal. We are beyond birth and death. There is no death for the soul. It's just this outer covering, like a samsirjananiva, like a set of clothes. For the body, old age, disease, death is inevitable. For the soul, it doesn't touch it. But when the ahankar, the ego of the soul, covers the soul, thinking, I am this body, so many fears, so many dangers, and so many reasons to fight and to quarrel and to hate and to envy and all this other stuff. The root cause of all of this is forgetfulness of our true nature. That we're always, the soul is always the full moon in this analogy. Lord Chaitanya came with a simple medicine for this disease condition of illusion and ego and forgetfulness and all of its symptoms. Enechi asadi maya nashi borolagi harinam mahamantra lao tumimagi. Lord Chaitanya is the Supreme Being who has appeared yada yada hi dharmasya glanir bhavati bharat in many forms, in many ways, in many names throughout history, to teach us Sanatana Dharma, the true purpose of life, to attract our hearts back to the true love that's within us. Lord Chaitanya taught that I've come for this medicine. I've come with a medicine that, if taken properly, will cure you from the disease of suffering and all of its symptoms. Harinam Mahamantra Lao Tumimagi. This medicine is Harinam Kirtan, chanting God's names. Srila Prabhupada explained the chanting of these mantras, Jeev Jago, awakens the true potential that is within each and every one of us. To experience the limitless joy of loving God, loving Krishna, and the limitless joy of giving compassion and love to others. Srila Prabhupada said, this chanting of the Mahamantra, it's not an artificial imposition on the mind. It awakens the original natural propensities of our true self. Thank you very much. Shall we chant? I humbly request everyone, if you are inspired to do so, to dance. Begins by standing up. Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasati Gaur Bhaktavrinda. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Everyone raise your arms very high. Chant very loudly with great feeling. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hari Bol. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Bol. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Everyone. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hari 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 Rama 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 Hari Hari Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Jai Jai Prabhupada, 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 Prabhupada. Jai Jai Prabhupada, 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 Prabhupada. Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Prabhupada. Nitai Gaur Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol. Gaur Premanandi. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Thank you very much. Haribo.
Oh, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Pristhaya Bhutale Shrimate Bhakti Vedanta Swamin Nityamine. Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine. Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasadi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda.
जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासदि गौरभक्तवृंद श्री प्रभु
बिना माइक के गालो, महाराज बात कर रहे हैं।
जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद Hare Krishna. Let me see. Hare Krishna devotees, please. There's a car blocking everybody in the back. It's a Wisconsin plate 231 TXX. Kindly move it if it's yours. Thank you.